Okay, now let's see Gavin and Oops play the series. I'm not going to click through to G2 and G3 to see how long they are, because sometimes G3 can be a copy of G2, so that Dark made it so that there aren't any spoilers. Absolutely not Bowser. Fuck no. Jesus Christ. You know, I have to look that up because I tend not to pay attention to sort of cultural news like that. Wrong button.
Battle control initialized.
I tend not to find that interesting.
Terminated.
I tend to just scan the news and see am I, you know, is the world likely to descend into World War III today or not? The whole
battle control initialized.
You know, Kate Middleton's having a baby. Yay. Taylor Swift, you know, Will Smith punched somebody. Oh, okay, cool. You know, I kind of don't care because, I don't know. Why should I care anymore about somebody who does something because of their position? It's either wrong or it's not. People shouldn't be more or less outraged that some singer, actor, whoever has done something than if it was some regular person. You know. If they claim to have a higher moral standing, like it's the Pope, then sure, I get it. But if you're a singer and, I don't know, you murder somebody, right? Let's keep it hypothetical. So, I don't care that you're a singer who murdered somebody. I care that you murdered somebody, whether you know, full stop. So yeah, I don't care. Yeah, no, see, I don't get that shit. I don't get that shit. Anywho, to the game. Gavin playing as England here, United Kingdom. The subterfuge, yes, England known for its subterfuge, subtlety, and slyness. Important, you know, famously, we subtly went around the world placing flags everywhere, and you know, countries just became part of us. It was brilliant use of subterfuge. You know, people woke up the next day, saw a Union Jack outside, and were like, oh shit, okay, well, guess we're part of England now. Sniper and Mirage Tank, nice for early game harass, we've seen that. But you know, aren't great in big tank fights, apparently. I think they should be, but hey ho. Where is the bloody T joke? Veil of War is like gap generator. We also suddenly went around taking everyone's stuff and putting it in our museums. No, we didn't take it. We found it. Or bought it from other people. And now we freely display it, Croc. British National Museums in UK are free. Free to enter. Anyone can enter museums that other people's taxes pay for. Isn't that generous of us? Ralphos ammo is for the sniper rifle. Is for the sniper to do damage versus vehicles, and then fake buildings. Yeah, no, don't think anyone builds those. Maybe a super. Oops has gone ARC. So robotics GDI. Excuse me. You've got the yeah, which is kind of a jack of all trades, master of none GDI faction now, which we've seen enough times. I think this is the first time we've seen England in the tournament so far, and it was picked. ARC was random. The artifacts in the British Museum are free for taking. You just got to outrun the ones who stole the artifacts. Shut up. Okay, so what do we got here? Gavin, about to be flanked. I'm not sure if this will get anything though. One oil each. Oops, a little bit late on his... Oh, no, these are grenadiers. Power goes down. That ain't good. Gavin was most of the way to... What? Did he just place this down? I swear I saw something disappear. No, he didn't. I'm going mad. He's fine. Oops is looking a little bit weak here, but might just trade space for time. Might trade space for time. He knows that he put Gavin on low power. Gavin had to spend some time building a power plant. He was low power, and now you have a Mirage tank. There you have 2 Mirage tanks. Oops. 0. Is that a spy? No, it's a Mirage tank. Radar for Gavin. Why does he want a radar? I wonder. I don't know. Very slow game. Yeah, see, told you. Harassment. But they're gonna get caught out by this. So you're, oops, you're going, yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, my guy died. Oh, but it's a Visceroid. Okay, maybe he was just on a Tiberium. Fair shout. But now he sees it. No, okay, he guessed it straight away. He's not as stupid as I was. They don't get anything. These are not cheap. 800 bucks. So Oops knew this was coming. Gavin with the second racks. Huge infantry blob. If we look here, same army size each. Yeah, can't shoot it when it's in the ref. Don't work. About to run into those mediums. Pretty much a disaster. Oops, going for MLRS for the anti-infantry. Great call, great pick. Eco is 1 extra for Gavin. Gavin, of course, has moved. Oops has moved. Oops is moving again. Gavin not moving yet. Jump jets. Now, can he see these? Yeah, he can. Okay. They're not actually like stealth. But I assume they don't appear on the radar. Longbows. Little bit of scouting. Firepower upgrade for Oops. And his move into the top left. So we got radar tech for both players. Yeah. Longbows coming out for Gavin. More of them. What's that? Camo pillbox. Being held. Oops. Really nice here. He knows that there should be a move and he's double checking that it's there. And now he's sending the Vulcan, which presumably came from an airdrop. Gavin, also not an idiot. Kind of expects some sort of follow-up, but is a little bit late. No, it's an NG. No. Oh. What can you say? It's a disaster. Good lord. An NGIFV rush. I thought my days of Red Alert 2 were behind me. But here's the fight. Value, Oops is ahead. He's got the MLRS as well. God damn. So Oops wins that. No complaining from Gavin. Love it. No sort of no hard feelings. Well, not vocalized hard feelings at least.
Terminated.
Game number 2. Gavin going England again. Oops going who is this?
Battle control initialized.
Any talent, yeah. Remind me what talent got. Oh, Wolverines, Juggernauts, Titans. They get Exo drops. Railgun Titan replaces Titan. Yeah. Tech Center discount. Upgrade Center discount. Nice. I haven't seen Talon played yet either. So, yeah, I mean, I think we've seen every map. We have seen every map, yeah. Haven't seen this map played as often as the others. I don't think. Have a little bit of infantry wars. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I was like 160. Why? We have the Grenadiers again. We have a little bit of an attempted intercept. They might get 2 of them, nah? Gavin gets the oil in the middle and stops the Grenadier rush. Gavin go for the second war. Oops, second ref, sorry. Oops going for the war. As I said before, I'm a big fan of ref, war, ref. I mean, obviously scales better so long as you can keep your eco going. Now, Gavin should have been, I think, the one to go for the war, right? He had pushed out. He had he had space to create time. He would have known if there was some kind of infantry rush coming. So, Humvee, okay, Humvee. I thought it was an APC for some reason. It's looking for the infantry, but the infantry is going to find. Oh no! Oh, exploding grenadiers. The classic. The classic. Gavin has the oil on the left. Oops, get the oil on the right and center. Humvee sees the unpack. So they both moved right. And Humvee going for... Don't tell me there's an engineer coming. What's in this? I missed it. I'm not used to engineers coming out and APCs being loaded with stuff. This could be a fake of some kind. I don't know if people in OpenRA do that. Radar going for oops. Gavin's like, you NG me last game, mate. Yeah, no, that wasn't the play, my friend. That wasn't the play. Going for a ref when miners, like, you know, can just crush you. If it was distracted, then fine. Like, if a fight had been taken. But that was ambitious. That has to have been a misclick. Or should have been. Turning 2 tanks unsupported into where you know the enemy to be. And look, another APC. An unloaded one. Gavin is going to win this fight though. Funnily enough, I see Gavin and Oops in a lobby in a voice chat in Discord at the moment. I don't know if they're watching together or playing some games. This is looking very good for Gavin, which is good because it means we'll get a game 3. Right, this looks very over. Oops going for a Vulcan upgrade. I mean, too little, too late. Probably. We have the tech center coming out for Gavin as well. Oops, plenty of cash stored up. He isn't low. He's not low power. No, no, no. 1 MLRS can't quite change the game. Not yet. Sometimes it can if you've got a nice big army. But if you've got nothing, then no. More Merls. Good plan. More racks. Yeah, racks come out nice and fast. Yeah, and as a GG. Good try. Good try. Well, that's one. Well, that's one apiece. Ah, that's some engineer shenanigans.
Terminated.
And number 3.
Battle control initialized.
Very similar map. Oops again going random. Getting Legion. I've never seen the microwave tank. I don't think. We'll see if they gets a chance to do anything. Gavin sticking with England. Interesting. 3 flamers out from Oops. Well, this is because he doesn't have grenadiers, of course. First ref. In. I'm curious. I mean, they built obviously the power and the racks in the same place, but Gavin goes for the rear ref. Oops goes for the forward ref. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes, but I feel like it leaves Gavin a bit open. He must know there's flamers coming out. Oops has done this every game. Oops has also not captured either of the forward oils, and so and there's Gavin can't account for where are Oops's infantry. He knows that like something's happened. Flamers take longer to build than rifles. Does get the power. Gavin was already building a power though. He needs to build another one. Yep. He's going to be behind, but not as behind as Oops would hope. In exchange, of course, Gavin gets the 2 center oils. He can still cap his own back oil. I like the production tab. Oops, where's your... Oh, no. Where's your building? Yeah, no. Can't build moving the MCV. Duh. Where are you going? Kill the oil? Rifleman scout. I would have... I feel like if you're going to scout, just build the engineer immediately afterwards. Because by the time you get there, your engineer will only be about that, right? I guess it depends how committed you are to trying to take it. If there is something up there. Buggies. We've got Mirages coming out. Oops, gonna build a medium tank. There's a lot. I mean, being a Legion means that Oops can play a bit more frontline aggressive. Rocket troopers. Mirages get scouted, obviously. 3 rifles go down. Rockets go down. Expensive. Expensive. Buggies have paid for themselves. Dangerous position for the MCV. Actually. Engine is gonna get intercepted. Oops, going to tier 2 tech. The radar. Gavin. Going off to eco. Yeah, I get. Yeah, well, he's moved to there. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, Oops is low power. I was thinking. It doesn't quite add up. Not where you want to be. You need to micro that imp for a little bit more. I don't really like the idea of frontline using these. I feel like that was an opportunity to bait Oops around Gavin's infantry blob a little bit more. And maybe get one of those tanks. Because right now, that was not a good exchange. When the graph updates. There you go. 7. We have a drop from... We have a drop of about 5k for Gavin. And a drop of 1.4. 1.6 for Oops. So Oops coming out of that much better. Much better. Oil does get sniped. Double racks as well for Gavin. Double racks for Oops. Wow, doubling down on this tier 1. But, I mean, Oops. Nice map vision. Infantry everywhere. Gavin. I'd be very nervous about this right now. Like, he's had nothing up here for a long time. He's had units run down here, so he knows this is, you know, clear for another... Well, it has been clear for the last 30 seconds, right? But he has nothing up here. And, I mean... Turns out that that's absolutely fine. But, again, the use of screens by Oops... It's got to make Gavin feel claustrophobic, right? You try and push out and scout, and your scout gets almost to the halfway point, and then dies. Stealth tanks from Oops. I hear one. Do we have tip core missiles out? No. No tip call. For this fight, we have 23k to 15 when it eventually happens. Oh no, flamers ran around the top. Sorry, I missed that. Stealth tank gonna take out the oil truck as well, but no tip call. You need the temple for typical? I didn't think you did. I thought it was just radar. This is all bad. Good micro using the longbow for the tanks though. But I mean, these tanks out of Gavin are great. He would have crushed his army if it'd gone to the right place. The hazmat suits are there. Gavin broke. And the stealth tanks come in again. Did he use cash hack as well just then? Yeah, he did use cash hack. So he knows that Gavin broke because he won't have got the full cash. Ref goes down. Are these AI or players? They're players. Don't tell me Gavin is dead. Yeah. No, not necessarily. These tanks will melt to rockets. Hackers can take over the buildings. Miners need to be put on that tip patch, but this base is all dead. Artie could do some damage. Gavin's got his tech up here. Oops has his tech up here. Thankfully. He's running out of rockets. Who's got the rockets? We've got the rockets. Yeah. I was going to say, don't try and attack this. Just focus on killing the wall. Who's going to hold this easily? Yeah, well, I mean, he can hold. Yeah, he can hold against the entire army. Yeah, I didn't say this was going to die. But, I mean, he wasn't holding that. Is double income? Doesn't matter. Income only matters if you're spending it. There's no difference to having $10 in the account or $100 million in the account. If that doesn't change your build speed, you don't get interest on it. If you have money, if you're making money, you shouldn't be building a ref. You should be building something else and then a ref. Sniper rifles. Tech center gonna come out for Gavin. Gonna be huge. Can he get the commando? He does get the commando. Spending at all times. Yeah. Most of the time, most players are. Cash hack again. GDI? My man, look at the flags. These aren't like where they're from. Oops isn't from the land of Nod. MCV has been moved back over here to repopulate tip fields. And now we have Inf running away from sniper IVs. That is bad. I would have given chase. He wants to snipe those so bad. I was wondering why the IFEs weren't on this side. I thought that was a real mistake. Yeah. Gavin. Jeez, that was a YOLO push. Fair enough. If he felt he was beaten, and that's a good way to go out. First time in combined arms, yeah. 16 factions, Bowser. 16. Oops was playing random. Yeah, he played random for all three. Gavin chose England. Well done, Oops. Gavin, 2-1. Some engineer shenanigans at the top. At the top? No? Well, yeah, at the top in terms of the first two games. We have seen Inno versus Strongberg. That was the other day. So, I can't show you the bracket because I can't look at the bracket because it has the current bracket. It has the current positions. What I can do is show people how the bracket started. I can show you a picture of how the bracket started. I can't show you a pic. I've got four. There are 4 more series, Alistar, which have been played. So we've had Inno Sinjal, and Inno then beat Stromberg. Inno is up here. Hang on, I can do something cool here, can't I? Yeah. So, we have Inno has gone through here, and is there. We have Hyper. He has gone up there, through there, and is here. Hype. Inno. And we had Oops and Gavin. We had Oops go here. Hans versus Blackened. We had Blackened win that, right? Yeah, we did. Black. Oops. And then we have the losers bracket. Oops, I zoomed in too much. I can't zoom out now. Well, I guess we're going to cast one of these two. It would make sense to cast Nico and Oops, I think, next. Is that one I've got? No, it is not. Fantastic. Right, well, we're not going to be casting that one then. What about Kato and Black? Yes! Ah, Kato, my little friend. Let's always be prepared. Kato, get the phone. Original Pink Panther with that. Oh, what was his name? Peter Sellers. Brilliant British actor. Also in Doctor Strangelove, which is also a brilliant film.
Battle control.
Right, okay. Redden has gone any. He and Random Iraq. We got Rad Troopers and Toxin Towers instead of Shock and Flame. Desolators and Eradicators. There's upgrades. Demo truck, really? Yeah. It's also at a 40% discount. I mean, no one's bothered to build a super weapon in, I think, any game I've cast, so won't matter. But if you get to that stage, 40% big discount. Kato went for nod random and gets Spectres. Shadow. So we have Spectres, Shadow Team, Mobile Stealth, meh. Alpha Comanche, though, is very nice. Kato, a little bit ahead of, Redden is a little bit ahead of Kato. Can you imagine if Red had not got the color red? That would actually be a nightmare to cast. Both of them go second ref. Neither of them go War Factory. Not a fan of this at all. Not a fan. Are they on attack move? They are. And that's a rifle. Two grenadiers. But they might have got scouted, or Kato's just got... No, okay. They did not get scouted. Kato is prepared. Yeah, Kato is preparing on both sides. So he thinks there's grenadiers, but he doesn't know where they are. Or even which side they came on. He's even sending like a few, yeah. Red with that pre-chem tower. I like that. I like that. Always pre-build a pillbox. Kato. Sorry. I'm sorry, Red. You do know that it's not like tech limit 1, right? What is this build? What on earth is this build? I'm not a fan of that. No. No, I'm not a fan of that at all. If he doesn't go broke, then it's sort of fine, but... I'm sorry, what? What? You're building light tanks? You went... Not worth. He went broke while building the refinery. Should have put the light tank on hold, in my opinion. Yeah, overall more efficient. Like, this light tank served no purpose getting it out as fast as he did, or 3 seconds later. Heavy tanks on the way. MTV moves for both. This of course favors red. Red is going to move and have access to 3 trees, not all at once, but close by. Kato only gets 2. He will either have to move, he'll either have to fight and the game will be over, or he'll have to move all the way up here. Red is now broke. Pause the tank. Cancel. I would have cancelled the tank. Or paused it. I'd have cancelled it. Okay, he can do it if he's not building inf. And this is looking scary. This is looking very scary for Kato right now. I think Kato fumbled his economy. Yeah. Let's get the radar out. Well, I say Thumbler's economy. Red did go double rack, so he is producing faster. He's got the 2 build tabs. Another miner now comes in. Bit late. It could have come in and you could have done without 10 infantry, right? 14 in. Now, I think Kato wins this because of a wraparound. No, he doesn't, because he's not targeting the artillery. The artillery should have been firing at the center of this blob. Red and one of them is too far forward, have to run away. Did almost nothing in the fight. Does get another shot off that. That's huge. That is the difference between losing a building and not losing a building. But the attack down here is an issue. The Apache will ruin these guys. Yep. So good micro at the end now. Good micro at the end. Well, focusing the tank was a good idea. The artillery surviving, getting off that last shot was, you know, it's just luck. He does have tech now, though. We will say a commando. This becomes a lot less effective. The obelisk as well. Nice tanky defense.
Time to rock and roll.
Two choppers out. Does lose the oil. And there you go. We'll see a ref being built, right? Yeah, of course we will. Doctrine, infantry, troop crawler, overlord tank replaces the mammoth. But he already has something replacing the mammoth. Proves paratroopers, heroes of the Union, and something else. I guess it replaces whatever, the overlord tank replaces whatever replaces the mammoth. Why is the radar dark? Should have power for it, right? Can't be 45. Can't be 50 power for a radar. It is in fact 55 power for the. It is in fact 50 power for the radar. Nice C4. That starts getting a bit of a weight to veteran. BTRs. They will do horrible, horrible things to those infantry. Airfield. Bigs. I'm not sure I've seen anyone play Nod on Airfield. Oh, that's because it's not fucking Kato. It's Red building the airfield. Yeah. It's like, what plane did the Nod get? He's going for the Yak for anti-inf. I guess he has no mass anti-inf apart from the V2s. I'd have thought MiGs to deal with the planes. Ooh. Do we have a temple out now? We do. And we have cyborgs being produced. Look at that army graph. Kato's still far behind. 2/3 of the army size. Look at that army value there. Keep an eye on it. The chain guns of these Apaches just coming in and ruining everything. Oh, and then dying. Never mind. But the V2 massively out of position. Killed on the pad. Uh-oh. And here's the second wave. Not looking too good here. But then this isn't overly strong. Kato's in a bad position. But he's not dead. Using the yak to tank the rocket shots. I don't know if that's deliberate or not. But the speed the yak moves, the rocket trooper will fire at the yak as it's coming in. Won't kill the yak. The yak will keep going past the rocket trooper. The rocket trooper then has to turn around, fire the missile, wait for the missile to catch up to the yak moving away, and then the yak will be dead, and then the rocket trooper can turn around. That's like 5 seconds, 6 seconds in game time. She's huge. And you see that? Kato wins. I think it's huge. Huh? Oh, shadow operatives. What was this? Not sure. Another shadow drop down here. And Kato won't know where this is dropping. It might drop up here. Nope. He knows it dropped down there. Never mind. Kato broke. Sorry. Red won't know where it is. Both players are broke. Tip core missiles are out. I just noticed that the stealth tank can fire behind itself. Like its turret was pointing this way, and it shot forward, shot behind itself. Interesting. Fortunately for Kato, he's about to lose his MCV. Both players very broke. There's the cell. Red gets the tip field. And you see earlier I was saying 2 tip trees versus 3. And now red very sensibly, in fact, going here. Tightening that net around Kato. No point in going for this one, because all you do is leave this for Kato. Right? Kato can sneak up there, can business mime. If he wins a fight against you, he's gonna grab it. But if you're already up here and you know, it's the last gap in the line, then it's going to be built up. Kato's about to see this and probably feel very demoralized. Army values are actually about the same right now. Why? Oh, shadow teams, dude. Finally, they go down. V2 shots come in. Oh, was that a nuke? Cluster missile. In glorious slow motion. Doesn't actually kill anything. Kills like 2 infantry. They need to fix yaks. I mean, I presumably nothing incredible happened apart from his yaks died. Now, I don't know why Kato is not, while red is not, building desolators. He's a rock. He's specifically anti-int. I don't know why we never saw any grad troopers or desolators out from him. Why don't Yak shoot? Oh, A move. I was too interested by the cluster rocket. Fuck out. Ooh, Red's a bit angry.
Battle control terminated.
Okay, so was this a random nod?
Battle control initialized.
Yeah. There's a red randoming anything again gets Legion. And Kato getting Black Hand. So the power of flame versus the power of lasers. And unfortunately for the flame troopers, I think I know who wins this. At least in speciality. But we shall see if it translates. We shall see if it translates. So Nod versus Nod mirror. At least, you know, major faction mirror. 4 royals on this map. And they both try and go up. Yeah, you can't run into that, Kato. Let's get the engine. Yeah. Does get the engineer there. What's up for this one? Have a little drinky. Oh, wonderful. A bit ahead of Oops here. Kato. Both again going for this double ref build. Not a fan. Legato would hate this play. What the fuck? If you run into infantry, they'll kill you faster than you kill them. Because your guys have to get in range, stop moving, and then start shooting. I know I pressed stop. Uh-oh. I think Red is getting a bit tilted. And we shall see if Red, when he gets tilted, can overcome that. Or whether he starts to go, oh, fuck this, I see the to play. You know, yeah, and plays kind of half-hearted, bit miserable. You know, doesn't necessarily do badly, but is kind of expecting the loss. That's what happens to me a fair amount of times when I play PvP. If it's tournament stuff. Especially if I lose because of something that I think it's a bit bullshit. Like, either something, you know, like this, right? What are the odds? Probably he didn't hit stop, right? Probably. But you know, and even if you know you probably didn't, you still feel like the world is unjust and the world owes you a win and you've been cheated. But some people, myself included, can get very demoralized and just mentally give up at that point. And complaining about it in chat makes me think that Red might be one of those people. But we will see. We'll see. He was winning last game. Kato not built. So again, Red having to pause this rifleman because he's gone double racks. Hey, oops. How you doing, man? Oops, I just cast your series versus Gavin. That was a good match. I haven't seen engineers be used before in CA. I wanted to watch them, but I played it in Jug. Yeah, I saw you guys in the voice chat. I wasn't sure whether to ping you or not. Oh, big fight, big fight, big fight. Red with the bigger army value and with the tanks tanking the damage. Maybe those double racks are gonna come in useful, but then there's the artillery to deal with. Oh yeah, the Conyard. Yeah, and then didn't you you did that to him, right? And then he tried to, and that was game one. And then he tried to engineer your I don't have to go now. I have to go in commentary. Oh well, half decent commentary, Robert, but thank you very much, mate. He tried to engineer your refinery. But you spotted it and crushed it with a miner. Ooh, oh, very aggressive MCV move. But it failed. Yes, yes, yes. Oops, he did in fact fail. Yeah, no anti-tank or very little anti-tank here. 4. I'm gonna slow it down actually. 1.33 speed is great, but for some of these fights, I feel like I'm missing some things. Production right now, Red focusing on military. Does he have the eco for this? He does. He could be building some. Okay, Kato is GG's. Fine. Okay. I didn't think he would. I thought he might fight it out because he did last game and then ended up coming back.
Terminated.
So we have. We have game 3. This actually went to a game 3. Again, not all of these are 3 games. Sometimes G2 and G3 will be the same. Because one player's won game 1 and game 2, and G3 is just a copy of game 2 that Black makes, so that we don't know who wins. Okay, Kato went. Okay, Kato probably went stealth. Went random nod again. Red pick a rocket, or did he go random and just get random?
Battle control.
Wait, is this a rematch of game 1? No, it's not. No. So Kato gets black hand. Yeah, the random nod. Game number 1, Kato got stealth. Stealth nod. Reddened any Iraq again. Now, in a surprise to nobody, I'm expecting both players to go ref, second ref, power, and then Red will go racks, and Kato will go war. Actually, can Red do it without the second power and go second racks and then second power? We'll see. You shouldn't have pulled that out. He shouldn't have pulled that out. I don't think. But maybe Kato doesn't see it. He pulls that infantry back. But both players going for a lot of inf right now. This could no war factory block could block the laser though, right? Yep. And those infantry, if they run back, will run into them. Yeah, good pull on the miner there, Kato. Very good idea. He can't just sit and wait for Kato's infantry to run in. Very good and quick with the miner. Quick thinking, yeah. So in exchange for getting the racks. It didn't cost Red too much. He's gonna be late. Okay, stop. Yeah, oh, I stopped just in time. BTR come out. BRT, BTR. We'll get that NG in the middle. The oil on the left even. A third? A hand of nod? Or did he... Oh, wait. No, sorry. And it's because nod is red. My mind. I never get colors mixed up in casting other games. It's literally just combined arms. Where I just for whatever reason, I think it's because people aren't yellow and red, which is what I'd always cast with. Except this game, where they are yellow and red. Shit, my excuses. BTR is gonna take out the oil there. But Kato gonna tech up. Red going for the yaks again. Never going tech with this Soviet. I think that's a mistake. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of low tech games. Ooh, this could hurt. This could hurt. It has not been scouted at all. Army count. Kato winning or higher. 11.7 versus 8.6. Turret does come out. He should have run through, man. What is this? Is he trying to force the retreat? Heinz, such a powerful aircraft. Does go down. Hey, Red has a full picture now. Getting more Heinz. He's really doubling down on this. I love it. Because he can use the Heinz to take out whatever's needed. Anti-tank and the infantry. Except when he just runs over the infantry. That was highly questionable. Would have been worth it stayed alive, I think. Yeah, possibly still worth it. This is aggressive as hell. Pull it back, pull it back. Okay, well, we have the tech center out. We have Boris on the way. Demo truck. Well, this I haven't seen in a while. What's the eco looking like? Kato's absolutely dead broke. He's on one fuel harvester. No, it's not massive. Kato's still going for... Well, he's going for air now. No oils for anyone now. Really using that spy plane quite effectively. Demo truck. I tried using them once to meme and mess around. I can't remember what Dark said they were good for. Yeah, that'll do it. Bit bright though. That MCV should live. Unless... Is that only 2 Hinds? Catch it with the Hinds. Oh, that was a real nice play with the demo truck. I think, yeah, and that's GG. Okay, that was quite cool. I like that. Okay, well, that was Black versus Kato. If I go back to my very scientific board here. That's what we've got. Now... unfortunately... Oh, well, no, okay, yes. Unfortunately, because of the way I did this, and I don't know how it works, I couldn't zoom out after I'd started writing things in. Leave without saving. Okay, I've already saved it. Sort of. Now, I don't want to go and do... Inno and Hyper is... Inno versus Hyper, I don't want to do yet. Because that's like a round 3 game. I'd rather do a losers round 1. So what have we got? Hans versus Legato. Yes. Hans versus Legato. Where? Inno versus Stromberg. That's the one I just said I wouldn't do, right? No, Inno versus Stromberg we've done. Inno versus Stromberg we've done. I'm an idiot. Blacken versus Kato we've done. Hyper versus Inno I don't want to do yet. We've done Gavin versus Oops. So we'll do Hans versus Legato. Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. Hans versus Legato. And I'll fit in some Empire Earth. All right. Kitty Hands versus Leggy. This should be a good one.
Initialized.
This should be a very good one. Let's have a quick look at the factions. So Leggy went any and got Reaper 17, which I'm sure he loves. Remember, Legato will never, ever, ever build a Devastator. He's not a fan of air anyway. And famously once said, famously once said this. So, will he build any infantry, or will he be a sophisticated thinking man? Meow, Kitty Hands, went a random Soviet, ended up with Yuri. What does Brute replace? Nothing. Okay. Frontal assault. Yep, so we have minimal infantry usage here. But a few warriors for guard purposes. Mr. Kitty went kennel for scouts. And I like it, actually. Hospitals in the corners. Production. We have a well, I'm calling it a war factory. I know it's called a warp sphere. It's not even a sphere. It's a portal. But the problem is that's a portal as well. Oh no. If Leggy places us down, he wins. Oh, he's already placed one. GG. Legado literally cannot fight this. Most powerful base defense in all of Combined Arms. Everybody knows that. Okay, it is a sphere, but then so is that. Nerve center for Leggy. He wants air. Hands going for another ref. He's only got 2 miners. Leggy wants to capture the husk. Or the ruined Derek. $5 grenadiers. This is gonna hurt. Just a bit of scout on scout action. Gunwalker gonna run into BTRs. Won't go to Gunwalker's way. And Leggy still has no idea they're there. Another miner for Leggy. I mean, he is behind on miners, but you would have thought a war like a refinery, sorry. He loaded this with something. I didn't see what it was. I heard it. This sort of timing attack, I think it's kind of failed. Whatever it gets, it won't be as game changing now. It'll hurt. Probably. They gonna lose the oil in the middle. He's gonna be down on. Oh, he still hasn't captured this. Been around for ages. There's the grenadiers. Yeah, no. And the BTRs hit late. They were loaded? Good lord. Nah, they don't do it. Nice try. If the BTRs had come in later, maybe. Earlier. If the Grenadiers had come in later, maybe. That's a call coming out from Kitty. Another warp sphere? Stonecrawler. Stonecrawlers for tanking. I know it's a strong versus defense and bases, but I remember it was Dark saying that, and we saw it used this way, that no one actually uses it for attacking base defenses. You just kind of put it in front of your army and let it take, you know, 0 damage. Use the corruptor on infantry. Engineer in the interloper. Absolutely no anti-tank. Another Stormcrawler. I am concerned about the lack of anti-tank here. Finally, some intruders. Finally. They're not loaded, right? There was a big gap in the meows. Nah. Yeah, you see Legato pull back there for a split second, thinking that he was going to be fucked. I don't know if the other one had something in it and died and they didn't come out. Katusha coming out for Kitty. More warriors. The Katusha will be nice. Shock troopers. I didn't think anybody used shock troopers. We're not seeing much infantry coming out from Kitty. Not seeing much infantry come out from the guys either, really. Or any kind of tank. Oh, the storm tower coming out to kill the Katusha. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. Are these good at anti-tank? Good enough, I guess. Oh yeah, another Katusha. That's GG. Every time I watch Legato play, I feel like he's trying to flex. But not in a bad way. I feel like he's sitting there with this sheepish grin on his face, going, I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try this strategy. Like, because he doesn't really play like anybody else. He kind of leaves something on the table. There's always some aspect of his army that doesn't feel complete. And he's like, I wonder what would happen if I didn't build any riflemen in my army. And then half the time he wins. But then you never see him do that strategy again. He's like, it worked. Okay. And what if I only build flame troopers as infantry? Anyway. Map number 2. Krakow. Gata going as Meow Kitty going as Fury again.
Control initialized.
Random any Soviet. Just happened to get it again. Leggy going any, getting a rock. So we'll see how he plays it. See a different Soviet today. Soviet for this game. We have the kennel coming out from Kitty. I like this. I think it's a good idea. Cost 10 power. Okay. So long as I guess your build normally doesn't have 200 out of 200 and you have that spare 10 power, then yeah, I think it's great. If it forces you to build another power plant before a ref or a wall factory, then it's a terrible idea. Probably. So he sees all of that. So he knows to go south, get these 2 oils. What the hell is this? What was that? Did anybody else see that? Ah, it's the civilian. The attack dog is detecting the civilian. Kitty going second breath. Legato going war. Standard build. Obviously Legato hasn't built any engineers yet because, you know, why would you bother building an engineer to capture the oil you just fought over? You could sell the cancel the chem tower and get the money for it. Meow, getting the bottom oil there, and the second one. Otto, utterly broker than Zimbabwe. Really fucking broke. So what do you do when you're broke? Go and destroy somebody else's oil fields. Wait a minute, he's lopping as a rock. Shit, maybe America's gonna come in from over here. I should be down here. Yeah, so now they're both building offices, and how did he end up so fucking broke? I shouldn't have made him broke. Oh, because he didn't get the bloody oils. That's why. Why? Just put your harvester over here. Because you're hitting broke. Send your second miner. Please be building a second miner. No, you're not. Flame troopers in the APC. Oh, that's why I couldn't see if there was anything in it, because I didn't have it. I wasn't zoomed in enough. I'm so sorry, guys. I will start doing that from now on. Okay, BTR, nothing in that one. But this one is the F, the follow key. No. Is there a follow key? I need to look that up. Just outside the detection range. Only rifle infantry though. Nothing too special. Engineer and a BTR. Love it. You notice the tongue is... Oh no, it's like the collar. I thought that's the tongue. It's purple. It's Katusha time. And that guy going for another war, but he doesn't have the eco for this. No, he does not. Why are you building more production when you can't produce with the buildings you currently have? Okay, he can just about smart ass. He's not quite hitting broke. He's in fact min-maxed his eco, as I was suggesting people do earlier. Both are full. But the Gato saw these because he went by the oil. Radar's coming up from both. Why? Do you have to wait?
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Root. Soon stand. I haven't had this song in ages. Wow. It's like when you're a kid and you're fighting with pool noodles. The little foam swords. However, you hit somebody with a foam sword hard enough, often enough. That was expensive. Sort of. Okay, well. Unfortunately, Kitty didn't get his army in position while that was all happening. Not quick enough. Oh, hey, Leggy. Missed start. You missed the start of your series, yes. This is game 2. Alright, what do we got going on here? Nice pincer movement here by Leggy. Unfortunately, no anti-tank. Just like last game, he only built riflemen. I don't think this is gonna go very well when your opponent can build brutes. Well, wait, no, that's not what I meant. That would be perfect if your opponent was only building brutes. What I mean to say is when your opponent is building tanks. Yeah, I did Gavin versus Oops. What's meant to say black versus red, but currently says lack versus red. Sorry, black or red versus Kato, and then you versus Hans. I've got Inno versus somebody, and then another series to do. But I'll do those tomorrow. Yeah. I tried to do this in the evening, man, when most people would be around, but it kind of didn't work out that way. Well, like my late evening, when I thought Americans would be home from work and Europeans would definitely be home from work, instead of doing it in my afternoon when everybody's definitely not going to be able to watch it. But at least there's VODs. Ooh, a demo truck. We've seen one of those used quite effectively today. That was red black, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, Leggy went Desos, and he was going armor doctrine, which is a surprise considering he has a grand total of 4 tanks, but then he has a grand total of, well, not very many riflemen. So the demo truck completely missed. Okay, Thrasher tanks. Hang on a minute. I've heard of Lasher tanks. What the fuck is a Thrasher tank? Oh, they've both gone armor doctrine. Upgrades. Lasher tank. That does say Thrasher tank, right? That says Lasher. OpenRA devs really out themselves with the UI, showing value of selected units and specs of individual units, etc. Yeah. October, that's because this is basically, it was explained to me that it's basically replaying the game like move for move, so you're almost, it kind of treats you like a player, which is why you can't rewind it. You can fast forward it, but you can't rewind it. It treats you, sort of treats you like a player. Thrasher, I think, is the armor doctrine Lasher, like how the Rhino replaces the heavy tank. But the Rhino is not just an upgrade. Oh, okay. So it's special, right? So this doctrine lists it for all of the other Soviets. It's because Yuri is weird. And yeah, okay. And so instead of the Lasher being replaced, you get... So you don't get a Rhino? Because, okay, fine, whatever. I thought the doctrine would just overwrite Yuri. Like, Rhino tank replaces heavy tank slash Lasher. Anyway, get ready for some thrashing. Maybe I will do the other. Maybe we will do the other series. Oh! Did that get very much? I couldn't see it. It was on the side of my screen. I don't think that got a huge amount, did it? Hang on. That's not going to update, is it? What the hell is going on with these? Desolators. Okay, they're irradiated. I have not seen Desolators used this entire tournament. Strongest infantry and light armor. Radiates vehicles, causing them to take more damage, deal less damage, and damage nearby units. They get a debuff? All for the low price of $600? That's insane. I'm not sure about them being infantry though. I feel like they should be light. Like, you know, they've got a nuclear powered suit, right? I'd rather have shock troops, to be honest. Yeah, they probably do more damage, but the ability to nerf enemy units is always quite powerful. Oh, we have an Iron Curtain now. We haven't really been looking at what people have been doing. I've been talking to chat. Money-wise? Hans is about to have no money at all. Leggy? Please tell me he's building a ref. He is building a ref. So is Kitty as well. That's fine. Okay, well, let's see about this airstrike, shall we? Gets a ref. On the other hand, this the lack of eco might not matter. He's about to bomb his own units. He is. Still? Oh, I was like 14k on the money? No, 5k. Don't need to nerf him if they're dead. That's true. That's true. Boros is no more. And Leggy, can he come back from this? I doubt it. Speaking of dead. Well, let's put them at 1-all. That's GG.
Battle control terminated.
Okay. Game number 3. Identical factions? Wait, no. Faction switch. Now, Mr. Meow will play as Iraq and Leggy will play as Yuri.
Battle control initialized.
Let's see if he builds a Yuri Prime. They went the same Annie and Soviet random. Just the 2 oils. What the fuck is this? Oh. Uh-oh. Most comfortable with Scrum, but I felt like Hans would be analyzing my games. He likes this kennel early game. Oh, Nagrens. 5. Uh-oh. 6. This I have horrible. I mean, this should work well against traditionally anything like Legato's build. He will scout it though. I simply could not fall into his trap when I thought he would be analyzing my games. What you mean the games where you hardly build any infantry at the start of the game? Otherwise known as all of them? Okay, this has to be a misplay. What the fuck is this? Unless some kind of fake to make you think that I started to fucking do that. It's a fake to bait out the tower. Oh, how did this gets the power? Yeah, and Legato plays on such a tight eco build, he can't place down the tower. Oh, he just places it. God frickin' damn. I mean, that looks pretty scuffed. Five Grenadiers forcing out 2 Flame Towers and killing the racks. And behind this, 4th miner comes out. MCV move. Yikes. Flame is in the BTR. Just like Meow was doing. MCV move around the top. I'll speed up. BTR go. Brrr. Damn, that's so smooth. It's like butter. I find it funny. Shut up. Oh, the heavy tank comes out at the right time though. Sorry, I was mulling over whether I could have made that joke any better. No, I couldn't. So we got a real turtle Legato right now. His base. I forgot about that. 1 ref down, 2 ref down. That's quite big. What about Legato's base? I've slowed it down massively here so I can look at everything at once. Legato's base holds. I can't. Oh, right click. Test tower out. Okay, so getting the 2 refs there was actually really rather big. I will agree. Much value was obtained. Fuck is that? Oh, Gatling BTRs. Oh, what's the increased production cost? Nice. Brute. Flame tower, gonna do some work here. I'd go in now. Yes. Not targeting the BDR on him. No. Guess it doesn't matter. That was a huge value. And Leggy decides to stay back instead of pushing forwards. Felt like he could have got, well, he could have got the oil for sure. Would have been helpful. Ooh, that's a rogue choice. Rad troopers coming up from Kitty. I find it really disappointing that they don't explode in a giant fireball and then damage any unit around it. It feels wrong. Rhino's coming out from Legato. That will be very helpful against the Rhinos. Against the heavy tanks. We got the industrial plant as well. Desos don't do very well against brutes, it appears. Oh, he engages but then runs away. Probably wise considering 4 V2s versus 1 tank and a load of V2 food. Yeah. One-shot brutes. Can't remember what it is in Red Alert 2. I don't think it's 1 shot. I think it's like, I think it's 2. Specific interaction CO. Okay, we have Kitty going aggressive there as well. What's this? Heavy hazmat suits. Oh, resistant to rad. Still rad troopers and not desolators. Rhino is out for Kitty as well. What's the ego situation? Legato somehow actually having money after everything. Powers. GM bomb. Atomic bomb. Rhino's a nice front line, drawing in some V2 fire, but the rest of him getting also hit by V2s. Bruce coming in from the top though are going to do a lot of damage to Desos. He runs away. I feel like that was a huge error. I feel like you could have tanked it. But what do I know? Like, once the V2s are fired, I feel like you want to rush in if the V2s are fired. I mean, you did end up rushing in, but you lost some army by running away and then having to charge back in. I retreat here because the V2s can't hit moving targets. So I feel they're about to target him to represent my maybe, but the feeling I had at the time is that I lose on main street if I take him. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I understand that at the time. Like, it's very easy for me to say things that are, like, sitting here not playing. Like, oh my god, he's a fool. Why did he do this really obvious mistake? Well, because when you're playing, it's less obvious. Man, you know what I hate about CA? This. I am so... The only thing I play at a relatively competently is multiplayer is Red Alert 2, and there's no fog of war. And like the mobility of these units and the number of units you can have is insane. It's not like Age of Empires or Age of Mythology, which I also play, but like the map just feels so dangerous. You feel so blind. As in Age of Empires, I don't feel this blind. And in RE2, obviously, you don't have fog of war. Good heavens! I got it coming up with this nice push here. Wait. MCV is still... MCV is safe. We've got Gatlings, we have Rhinos, we've got Brutes. We have a full RE2 army coming out from Legato here. Now he's rushing down south as well. These Gatling BTRs. Somewhat terrifying in their sort of mobility and firepower. The guy that broke, he can't remax or re-up himself. There is a demo truck coming. Would be quite effective. Wait, these have heavy armor now? They always had heavy armor? Okay. And that's all really nice and circle. Get the light units at the back. Neutralize the V2s. Surround them. And then somehow not win. No, okay, he's winning. Hey, Dad. I could have been a lot worse. Wait, I took over a tank? Or was that always yours? I didn't know I could do. What? No. It was already mine. Okay. I was really paying attention to the bomber. I was so focused on it. I wasn't paying attention to the units around it. It's hit on a tank. I hear. Mr. Volk, I mean Boris. Oh, and atomic shells. But I think this might be too little too late. Oh, that's risky. Is that researching the atomic engine? Yeah, it is. He gets it, though. Terror dogs? What? We're full on LARPing as the Soviets here. Commissars? Apocalyptic eradicators. Can he get one out? Uh, 15k for Legato, 16. Kitty with the better eco, but no, sorry. Legato with the better army value. Kitty with the better eco, but he's low power. Oh, sorry, better bank. Just means Legato's being efficient in his spending. 3 war factories, 2 on APCs, 1 on rhinos. 1, 2, 3. The commissar will help. This is a scary army here from Kitty. Like, look how small it is, but how value it is. Wait, he's going north? And he's got heavy hazmat suits, so his units can run over this rad. The dog's providing a nice scanning range to say exactly where Legato's gone and exactly what's nearby. But the Eradicator a little bit behind, and that flame tank gonna start pumping out good damn. Okay, nice. Deployed Deso. I don't even know who's winning anymore. This is nuts. Hans played fantastically well. He's using the faction to its absolute fullest, and I love it. Good lord. We have the Desolators, the Rhino. No more. Okay, he only wants 1 Eradicator. Sort of makes sense, I guess. It's not something you fight a big fight with, or fight a lot with a lot of them. You know, one is sufficient. Uh-oh. That's, that we gotta keep an eye on. There's GD though. Damn.
Battle control terminated.
Hands play really nicely at the end there. Really, really nicely. Zero A unit build. I know, disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. It's God intended. Yeah. I think actually I will. We will do the last one here. Wait, no. Ignore that, Leggy. Ignore that, man. Ignore that. Ignore that. It was for something else I was doing earlier. Where are we? Shit. That's awkward. I wasn't saying anything bad about you, man. God damn it. What? So, hang on. I can share this. Probably. So this is what the bracket looks like up to all the games we've cast so far. So if you don't want to know the results of what happened earlier, wait. Well, you can probably work it out, in fact. Actually, I don't need to show this. I don't need to show this. I don't need to show this. Did I already do that? No. I can get away with not spoiling all of the games, but you guys will, if you're paying attention to what's on the screen, will know what happened in some games. We got Hyper and Inno, right? Yeah, Hyper and Inno. Yes, Hyper versus Inno. Actually, no, that doesn't spoil anything. It doesn't spoil anything. I'm overthinking it. I've already cast all those games. Never mind. Yes, Hyper versus Inno. That way I don't spoil any of the other stuff if people drop in for that. Hyper versus Inno. Game number 1. Might be 2, might be 3 of them. Don't know. Inno going as England, Hyper going as Scrin.
Battle control initialized.
So we have Hyper as Harbinger. Ruiner, Darkeners. I'm one of the greatest units in the game. He's been crushing. Dude, yeah, he's 2-0'd Stromberg, which apparently was not expected. Stromberg didn't play I don't think he lived up to, I haven't seen any games by him apart from those 2, and I was expecting more after everybody had hyped him up, and Dark told me that Stromberg did not play as well as he could have, but Inno also played very solidly. So Inno played well. Stromberg played Inno played sort of average or above average, or solidly above average for what people expected from him, I should say. And Stromberg did not play as well as people expected him to. Hyper, some might say that he beat Who Cares because Who Cares was in bad shape, and therefore maybe Hyper isn't quite as good as his standing makes him out to be. Some people might say that. I wouldn't, because I don't know any of the players well enough. You know, Hyper looked pretty solid against everybody he's played, but I'm not sure. He's got more experience than Inno, regardless, and I think that's a big help. I think Inno's going to struggle if Hyper does something that disrupts Inno's play. I think Inno's got a textbook in his head, and I think Hyper, if he decides to do something that isn't in that textbook, then Inno's going to be in trouble. Hyper is a complete inventory ape, if only he'd come into the light. Damn. Yeah, but it's gonna work against Inno. All these gems at the start. Like this is also a small map, right? They stop very close to each other. Painful, very pain. Only doesn't get any oils. Actually, I think that's misplay. I don't know why you wouldn't send 2 or 3 warriors down there to deal with that, or at least bloody get that. Uh-oh. This is bad. Probably won't get it though. The Mirage tank is out. Medic. And I pressed fall back. But let's look at the eco. Hyper has 2 miners. Have you not macroed up behind us? Are you playing? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. He's got a 3rd miner. The double racks. I don't like this double racks business. Well, yeah. Good hold. Good use of medic. Does he have radar? Nope. No radar for either player. There's the radar. Hyper not even getting a radar now. He's getting a ref. Because he needs it. We're going to have 1 Mirage tank now. Intruder slap. That's true. But then, Interlopes is pretty good. This could hurt, actually. This could really hurt. Nothing for them to shoot, but there's a lot for them to tank. Oh, Hyper. Bloody hell, this is just nuts. Where was the tech? Like you push your opponent back. And then you don't like. Yeah, I don't know why Hyper just didn't build up. Like, what did that second Rex give you? Like, nothing. He didn't have the eco. Really? To second racks and use the units, like throw them away. All he had the eco for was to build with that second racks and sort of save the units. But at the point he built the second racks, he was just about to lose a tiny army that had somehow worked its way into Inno's base. So he knew that Inno wasn't coming for him right then. He could have gone radar. And built the miner, so he was on 3 miners much earlier. And that way, when Inno comes along, you have a tech advantage over him. Maybe gunwalkers instead of intruders. It might have gone the other way. You mean interlopers? Yes, but if you mean... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's also true. That was questionable.
Control terminated.
Highly questionable. Inno versus Hyper, that's what I'm doing, right? Yes. Why the hell do I keep looking down here? Actually getting mad. All right, Onyx. Hyper. Sticking with the screen. Inno. Randoming any?
Battle control initialized.
Yeah. Sticking with the Harbinger and Inno going any and getting a Russia. When you pivot into Dark Nose Harbinger, do you want them back up with a bunch of Gunwalkers or a bunch of Interlevers? Yeah, exactly. That's very true. Ah, this Legato guy seems like he knows a few things. Wait, a few Darken attacks in my day. Okay, so Inno going with the Grenadiers. And an aggressive amount of infantry there. Flame tower will come out. Please don't place it. Oh wait. Wait, no, look. Yeah, okay. Inno has the Grenadiers. Therefore, it's irrelevant that he's got the flame tower. And he did not place it. Good, good, very good. Can he get it? That needs to be replaced. Okay, saves it just. A fool would let his power gen die to a Grenadier. Yes, Leggy, only a fool. It's a good job you weren't here for game 1 of your series, wasn't it? Okay. Already, wait, hang on, what? Yeah, third ref. Versus 2 refs. Yeah, because it's power plant behind. And I'm not used to casting OpenRA. Everything moves so quickly and there's so much going on. And yet, it feels like the building is really slow compared to Red Alert 2. But there's way more stuff on the field. I think part of it is this at 1 times play speed, everything moves slower. 3 ref and harvester, big eco build. Yes. Yeah, I like this too. This would be my preferred build. My attitude is if you start the game with building an army, you better damn well use it, because if you don't, then it's wasted money. Hyper going for the minor, but nothing else. Seeker's coming out. Oh, forcing in almost all his harvesters. All them miners running. This is gonna tank his eco. And it has so many halves, even losing a few. And yeah, also he had so many units around now. I don't think these would have. I doubt they would have got a kill. I doubt they would have got a kill. Maybe 1. And that would have been worth it. Like the lost mining time on 4 miners would be the price of a miner. Admittedly, you've got the price of the time to rebuild it if you choose to rebuild it, but the Katusha is good. I like this. That's still alive. What? Surely you can shoot it from the low ground. Such a good spot. Yeah. And look, they're targeted. The rest are attack moving. The Katusha has been microed. But it's not firing properly. You see his missiles went like there and there. Like the first 2 salvos completely missed. I mean, that's better. But look, Katusha. Somebody needs to retrain that the gun crew on that. Don't run away. Do not run away. That was such a waste. Such a waste. If you're gonna die, don't run away. You know, only making what he needs to defend and maximizing his eco. Yes, exactly. But the difference between him and you, Legato, is that he builds more than you. He plays a slightly less high risk, high reward, which means he has fewer brown trouser moments. No way for Inno. We'll get sniped. Where are the BTRs? Nasty Storm Rider. Exactly. Watch. Legato now gonna say Inno's terrible because he built not only did he build a ground stabilizer, he had the audacity to actually build an aircraft as well. In fact, wait, no, sorry, this is Hyper. it's cause Hyper's scrin and purple is scrin, okay? Please kill the fucking oil. Why do people not, like, kill oils when it's there? Inno is. I'm sorry, that was my stomach. Right. V2 coming out for Inno. Another Storm Rider of Hyper. Hyper has nothing to defend his base. He's putting another interloper. He's gonna lose, like, he's gonna... Hyper broke. I need to cancel that interloper. Finally. $400 a minute. The Derek. Apparently. Hyperloaded to gunwalkers. He built one, right? Yeah. No? Building one. Been building one for ages. He's so broke. I'm building an interloper. You can't afford this, chum. Inno's broke as well. So, oh, quick look at Inno's, like, set up over here. He's expanded. I don't know what Hyper does here. Alright, Inno's got nothing that can kill him. Mine's not fighting. No, I think they killed off a few miners though. I mean, one miner dies there. Inno's Hyper's economy is not there, and yet he continues to not build economy. Right? I think he's got to ask himself, what's the most valuable thing I can build right now? Because 1650 for a Storm Rider is not the most valuable thing you can build right now. It gets like one strafing, and that 1650 you can build another harvester. Right? You can build another ref basically for the same price. And right now, that's what you need. You know, another warp sphere? Really? You don't have the economy to produce double war airport. And you think it's a good idea to build yet another war factory? I mean, unless he's building it over here because he thinks this is going to die, but this isn't dead yet. And he's getting killed over here. Like, a flame, cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that as well. Flame tower. Wait, what? How is he building an interlope? Oh, it's a mastermind. I would cancel one of those. Possibly the interloper and build a miner. Definitely cancel that and build a refinery. Stick it there. Right, and then you can go and build more production, mate. Well, right now you're building half of everything, and that means nothing because you don't have the money to build all of these things, so they're all getting half built. Well, yeah, but then it's still going, right? The mastermind could be powerful there. My god, man. Surely you have this hotkeyed. Like, you just send it in against the air. Hyper's APM is not low. Okay, well, Hyper's still broke as oh fuck. He's, I mean, rocket troopers, yeah, okay, that was a good bait by Inno there. That was a really nice bait. Hyper didn't fall for it. I 100% would have fallen for it. Why not turn that around and kill the tank? Like, you knew you were gonna lose it to the V2. Uh-oh. Oh. I think this might be game very shortly, which means that the game 3 here was on the list was a fake. More Hinds being produced. Repair pad next to the air pad. No. Nice. See? They got one bombing run in. They got one bombing run. For 1650. I just don't think it's worth it. That's a GG. Damn, Fate G3s, yeah. Dark gives me a 3-game set for every set.
Battle control terminated.
Damn. Inno looking quite powerful. So yeah. Onyx CA, Onyx CA. Same game time. GG. I know. I've just seemed to... This is what happened against Stromberg, right? Inno played very well, but there was nothing in it that, like, I looked at it and thought, oh my god, this was an outstanding play, right? There was no nothing like, there was no single point where Inno did something that was which was weird that won him the game, or there was no kind of brilliant there was no fight where Inno targeted stuff really well. Like, it doesn't even have to be like an unconventional move like an engineer and an APC. It wasn't like he didn't even have he didn't use artillery and focus down Hyper's infantry during a fight, and that was the key turning point. Inno just played really, really well. And that's exactly what he did versus Stromberg. And that's a player that's difficult to beat, right? It's somebody who isn't flashy and just plays really solid. You know. There's no special sauce, or it's not like his APM is super high, so he can micro in fights, and that's what makes him really good. So, you know, you try and play a macro game against them or something like that. Inno just seems to play really solidly. So it will be interesting to see what happens. And the winner loser of this will play either for some reason this isn't showing up. It's something I prepared earlier. This is my highly scientific scoreboard. There is one more series that I have. I have the who? What? I have IG versus Stromberg, which is Gavin, right? It's gotta be. But Dark told me earlier that it needs some explaining, but it can't explain it without spoiling something else. We've watched all of the other games. Oh, well, of course, it only just hit me. The spoiler is probably that he lost. I was so focused on there being something in that game that Dark needed to explain to me that it never hit me that he then told me exactly who lost this. So, yeah, goldfish brain. Yeah. Well, I hope I can talk. I mean, I would have had to have explained it to you guys, so I'm sure I can say that Dark told me that. That there's something to say about the Stromberg versus Oops game. Stromberg versus Gavin series. But I will do that. I don't know when. Probably not tomorrow afternoon. I might try and do it tomorrow evening, so slightly earlier than I started today. Yeah, probably slightly earlier than I started today, and I'll go into some games, like, I don't know, something like Northgard or Core Keeper afterwards. So it'll just be a bit quick. Well, the thing to explain is that Gavin has dropped out. Oh, okay, I was really confused, man. I was like, oh, is IG like something, is IG like Gavin's nickname or something? Yeah, okay. I was really confused. Yeah, I don't think I've ever come across that. I feel like I might have, yeah, okay. Yeah. I knew I'd heard the name before, but I hadn't casted him in the tournament, so I was like, oh, well, is it just somebody going by a different name? You know, like Blacken goes by Redden, right? So I thought somebody just had two names. Cool. Well, in that case, hell, in that case, why don't we do it now? Why don't we do it now? I've still got time. It's still early. If that's all that needs explaining, let's do it now. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Where is it? That's my replays folder. This is, where is the game? IG versus Stromberg. Do not adjust your television sets. What was the rest of it? Do not adjust your television sets. It is what? It's something like it's working perfectly correctly. It's working perfectly normal. I can't remember. X-Files, right? Way before my time. Way before my time. I've been watching a couple of them when my parents were a kid. We are controlling the transmission. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Dark. Wait. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. They're not always in the wrong order, but I wonder if the way the game loads them, I think it's a bit sus that G2 and G3 are the wrong way around here. but I'm not gonna click to confirm. Oh dear. Right, let's watch this. IG versus Strongberg. I have seen IG once. We clicked on it down here. Played versus Oops. I can't remember who won, I must admit. This was a while ago. Could mean anything. True, true. To be fair, this is the right way around. IG versus Strongberg. Let's have a look.
Battle control initial.
IG entering the tournament. Is he going to show off some brilliance? Or is Strongberg going to find his feet again? Oh, they chose factions here. Hard determines the order exactly. Fair. Experimental weapon. Zolicom versus ARC. And they picked him. What the hell is this? I like this out of Stromberg. This is a confident individual. He's like, yep, I know what I want. Where's this ref go? Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Much better. Much better. And then the second one goes there. Because now what have you done? When your second ref comes out for the second tree, you put it there or you put it there. Fine. But one of your miners has to travel quite a distance to get around that tree. Anyway, IG. Gonna secure the right oil. Stromberg gonna secure the wrong oil. Up. God damn. God damn. Wait. You'll place the ref on the right side anyway. Move. Do you think? One ref? For 2 patch? Alright, let's see if Oops is right. We'll see in 3 seconds what he decides to do. Yeah, you see, so as predicted, he placed a refinery on the right, and then he placed a war factory there, and now he's moving. Guess he will expand with another F. Nah, Oops, nah. You should have listened. Should have listened, mate. Uh-oh, APC empty. Squeeze. So this is like textbook what I would have thought. That maybe not. I didn't know where to put the war factory. I would have been tempted to put it more forward so it's closer to the enemy. I'm not sure I would have been confident enough to put it, you know, there, but maybe there. But yeah, Strongbow, really nice. Playing it real tight. They're ecoing hard. He's not moving yet. I like Jesus. He's okay. There's the move. 2 airfields. All pros and cons. Throwing the ref later on the double patch will play you in the neck if you have 2. You know, yeah, exactly. Squish? No squish? Oh, mate. Well, he gets the NG. Absolute value. 100% worth. You can always just send the engineer to another one. What is he playing? Zocom. Zocom for IG. Yeah, Arc for Strombo. No, Shay. Whoops. Why is he going advanced robotics? I could have sworn somebody in chat told me the other day that it's not played at a high level because it doesn't have like anything going for it. Tech already for IG. Stromberg. Why? Why'd you waste a power plant? Huh. I'm not a fan of like I gotta stop saying like of pre-building powers. Ooh, a sonic tower. Fancy. Oof. He's going sonic amplifiers. Nice. But look at this. Double hog. This just appeals to me. Everything about this appeals to me, except the pre-building power plants. Ouch. Gets caught. Being a DTA player, it confuses me that advanced guard towers don't shoot air. Like, it just... I keep thinking that units flying over them that they're gonna die, and I've got to remember that they don't shoot up in this. Not enough kill harvesters. Yep. Commando. Such a shame. RA never added Megan, only added Tanya. Two hogs. Point defense. Interesting. That's the defensive thing, right? Oh yeah, hold the line. There we go. That's what I was looking for. 4K for that.
Time to rock and roll.
I'm not sure that was worth it, was it? Like, what's there is all I've selected is only infantry, right? And that's 3K, and he killed less than that. I know it's not always about cost effectiveness, but defense is light armor, infantry, and buildings. Sniper doing work. Sorry, commando doing work. Strongberg looking in a good position. Gonna get. Wait, what? Oh, it's IG with the PD. Can he get it? Yep. Battle drones. They're cheap, aren't they? Nope. Oh no, they auto heal up to 50%. Lucky he had 2. Wait, 2 what? Oh, 2. Yes, yeah. EMP nades. Grenadiers no longer explode when killed. For that alone, 100% a good idea. Nah, fuck off Twitch ads. Snooze. Uh-oh. You should see that the army's not here. I'd be really worried. Lovely micro. Stop it deploying. Can't get a cell. Symbols. What? Slows enemy movements and rate fire with the upgrade. Okay. This is nice. Problem is Strongberg's army is quite large. And is a lot more mobile than these disruptors are. AA coming in. These aren't anti-tank. They shouldn't be fighting the tanks. Another miner goes down. Is this EMP? What the hell? What? Okay. What the hell happened to these? And what the hell was that? That was IG's ion cannon. Because yes, he has the ion cannon. We even saw it be built. What is this? Why is it blue? Does he have? Oh, it's this. Nanite repair. Arc's unique power. Looking at the wrong place. Nano repair. There we go. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, so IG absolutely broke. They're AFK. Sell. Nice. The tower lives. Problem is these. Problem is, I mean, both of them building zone defenders. CNC4 providing the best units in the game.
Clearly. But I'm not sure he has enough. ODSTs. MP grenades, nice. I'm not sure they wouldn't have been more helpful down here, though. Really? Jackknives? Wow. Where? Haven't seen them used yet at all. Well, after being bruised, battered, and bloodied, Stromberg with the bigger army. Are you going to be going to rebuild his MCV? But on the right. Using the mini drones. Are you latching these to your units? Please, are you? Oh, they're Strongbow chat. That was close. Right, back to the fight. Stromberg just gonna get wrapped around here, and unfortunately IG just doesn't really have the units. The zone defenders are good, but defense matrix like is a deploy, right? Never used. MCV so far forwards. That was weirdly aggressive. I don't know why he didn't go over here. Wait, what? Requires live radar. Oh, it was the EMP from the Orca bombers. I thought that the radar went down. That's something else actually, right? Why has he been dropping the tech center on the eco? When if you drop the drone center, these would go completely unresponsive. Anyway, I think this is close to over. The MP Grenadiers, but the ODSTs. Oh, and the ODSTs. Oh, nice. He even microed the bomber a little bit there. But that's the GG. IG just out macroed.
Battle control terminated.
Nice game. 100%. All right. Well, IG picked Zocom before. And he picks Zocom again. Kingdom? We have... Yeah. Go with this.
Battle control initialized.
Strongberg picks Ukraine here. Interesting. Kennel. Nice. I quite like Typer's use of the kennel. No, not Hyper. Yes, Hyper. No. Yes, Hyper versus Inno. Whoever it was who was using dogs earlier. There's a reason I tend not to cast for like 3 hours. I start going insane. They were purple because if you pick purple, if you pick red, it looks like the dog's tongue is hanging out. And when you play Red Alert 1, the Soviets are red. Got massive skill issues. Excuse me. Have you know, I am a great caster of Red Alert 2. Not so much other things. Yeah, it looks like it can look like the dog's tongue, like sticking out, like when you're zoomed out, kinda. And Soviets are always red, so I just thought it was like the dog sort of panting. IG going with the double ref build. Stromberg going with the ref war ref build. No, I take it back. No, he didn't. They both go with the double ref build. IG going with Stromberg going triple ref. I saw the ref in the production and I thought, oh, okay, ref war ref. No. Okay, triple ref. You start with gems. And yet you think you need more eco than you do on normal maps. I guess they've got a lot of infantry combat going on. I think I think given that, IG made the correct pick. Stromberg, of course, is floating. IG is proving that Stromberg is floating cash. So one of these refs is purely inefficient. But again, easy for us to sit here. Backseat. Now IG going for that ref, and he never went broke. Meaning that it's a much more efficient build. Place the damn ref, IG. What? I would have been... What? Yes. I thought there's something missing from his base, but I'll get to that in a minute. Where's the damn ref? BTR? 3F in or RA is valid shot and about CA, yep.
And I judge everything by RAT.
Like everything. If it's not RA2, I question it.
Like, it's just instinctive, right? It's just instinctive. And the games are close enough that I can make that comparison. If it's Age of Empires, then, you know, it never comes up. But it's close enough to Red Alert 2 that I'm thinking, yeah, okay, classic build. Rev, you know, racks, rev. Power racks, rev. I mean, this is nuts. The double racks. And this eco boom has really worked for him. We don't have a radar, so we have no V2s. We have a tank coming out. But he's camping the racks. He tried pulling a miner into Crush. GG. I think so. And against heavy tanks. He's got 2 oils, but sell? And back home, massive army coming around to smack that. That was really nice by Stromberg. And he committed to the fight. Yep. I mean, I don't mind IG finding it out a little bit. It's his last game, but... And he doesn't know that this is here. He hasn't scouted anything of Stromberg's at this point. Stromberg knows there's a rack there. So he knows there's a base there. IG has no idea. I mean, he might have guessed, but he doesn't know what's up here, if anything. Medics. Hold the line is a bad idea. No rocket troopers. Pure minigun. Got a few. ID going ref. Merle's right choice, I think. I don't know if you guys see this, but if you hover over on a teal, the main battle tank kind of lights up in blue. None of the others do that. I'll wait until the gray has moved around, but you can kind of see it there. It's like the model of the tank. Yeah, it's see-through. It's see-through. And in fact, can we yeah, Yeah, and if I don't, I mean, you know, you can screenshot and zoom in, but I'm moving this around right now, and you can see the colors behind the tank change as I move it over the red infantry. I think this, yeah. It doesn't happen with any of the others. It's just the icon for the battle tank. Somebody told Dark he'll love the fact I found another bug. He'll then say, I don't care. It's not important. I've got other things to fix first.
It is I, Boris.
Careful. Upgrading to rhinos. Boris is out. We have a siege tank. Was it? We discussed it when we first came across the siege tank in the campaign. It's like a Stug with a bigger gun. And it has a range of like 2 tiles. And it's a bit like a screen unit, actually. The screen unit with the spines on it, with the sort of spikes on its back. Oh. Ivans? Uh-oh. I said it's like a Stug. I didn't say it was a Stug. And that's GG. I'll give Strongbow some credit there. That was a flashy way to finish it off. It looks more Russian than German. I mean, I don't remember a German tank looking like that. I said it's like a Stug. IG's last stand. All barrels on the side. You mean jerry cans? There we go. And that's it. That's it.
Battle control terminated.
They're about, yeah, I know, Croc. I know. That was a joke. Well, there we go. That's all of the games I have. That's all of the games I have. So the brackets as they look so far. No? Can I not? No? Oh, well, we can just go to the... I've got it somewhere. The brackets as they stand. That's the wrong bracket. Never mind. Brackets as they stand. Oh, it's crashed? Yeah, it's crashed. Let me reopen that. Brackets. What? Yeah, brackets as they stand. Looks like this. We know this. There's nothing surprising in here, I hope. These are the games we've seen so far. And these are the games that have been played so far. We are up to date. We have Blackened waiting for Nico and Oops. We have Hyper being bumped down to the lower bracket. There. Pushed forward into the upper bracket semifinals. Being the one with the most, with the kind of the best look, our best looking so far. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting to see. And I wonder if we'll get a repeat of Hyper versus Who Cares down here. There's one from Nika so far. That's a shame. While looking at the brackets, I was watching that Oxo Cube ad. Eating them is not fuck you. Shouldn't get. You're both VIP and sub. Going out break. Fuck off. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Coming to midnight. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, for CA, I'm gonna wait until Dark sends me some more games. But these are good so far. These are very good so far. Also waiting for Dark to release missions 31 to 35. 1, 2. Yeah, 31 to 35. Whenever that might be. I'll go back to some more rage-inducing CA single player. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Good night.